Hey guys, how are you? Welcome in. I feel like I have been gone forever. Please say hey when you jump on. Hey, how are you? Hi, Sue. How have you been? Guys, doesn't it feel like forever? I promise you it does. All right, I'm not seeing. Hey, Vincent, how are you? Like, I feel like I could just talk for a couple of hours. Hey, Donna, how are you? I feel like I haven't been gone, but I feel like I've been gone forever. Hey, Sherry, how are you? I know. Hi, Gwen, how you doing? Gosh, guys, it's November. I don't think I've been live at all in November. I know I've done videos, but oh my gosh. Yes, I was at the beach. I went to the beach. It was really nice, thank you. It was really nice, thank you. It was a, well, 7.5 hours away, but it was a quick getaway. I'm leaving again this weekend too. Hello from South Carolina, how are you? Welcome. Kiowa Island is my favorite place to be. Me and my family, it's our favorite vacation spot. South Carolina, I love South Carolina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, it is the 7th of the month and we are doing our monthly craft along. I am so excited. Which also means it's giveaway day. So during our monthly projects, everyone who participates goes in the bucket and somebody's gonna win at the end, but make sure you all scream at me and tell me to pick a name because sometimes I forget unless you remind me. Thank you, thanks. You know, this project is actually super easy and super fast. I was thinking I probably should have done a second one. Yeah, but it's fun. Okay, let's get going. If you are joining for the first time, I'm Patty. I'm a designer with Chockature. I absolutely love what I do. We are going to, we're going to do a monthly project that we do. Besides that, we also have our pillar stand club, which I wanted to talk about. I have gotten the embellishments in for that, so I will turn those around hopefully today and tomorrow. There were a lot of you this month, so hopefully I'll get those turned around today and tomorrow and get those popped in the mail, hopefully before I leave on Friday. But we still have plenty of time. We're not doing that project until the 21st. So everyone who, thank you so much, Stacy. So everyone who is participating in the Pillar Stand Club, be watching your mail probably next week for the embellishments. Remember, if you participate in the monthly project, the embellishments are free. And this is the one we decided on for November. I think we picked this one out like 6 weeks ago, guys. I feel like it's been so long. But I hope you like the way that we are going to do it. And of course, you can definitely do it any way that you want, okay? Today, the keyword for today is hashtag peace. You have to put the hashtag, okay? Hashtag peace, and you will get the list of ingredients, the products that I'm using, the Chockature products that I'm using today, okay? And you'll get a link to the VIP lounge and also a link if you wanted to purchase the kit. Anytime after the deadline, if I have any kits available, I will sell them. But remember, if you join us for the project, they're free. Okay, hey Laura, how are you? Thanks, Stacy. All right, guys, let's get going. So, with today, we are using our palette board, a number 12 palette board. The transfer that we chose was Peace on Earth. I actually have showed you this. I've already done 1 or 2 projects on this one, I think. But like I said, don't ever forget to use those greens for a border for some other project. And I'll probably do another video. But this is these greens would make a fantastic border for so many projects. So make sure when you're looking at the transfer, you kind of think of other ways to use it, because remember, these are good for up to 15 times each, okay? So we are going to use our Dune paste, our black, and our pesto, and then work on our embellishments, okay? I think it will, Donna, you should know. All right, guys, let's start off. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to paste paint our palette board, okay? We are going to do this a Dune. The easiest way to paste paint is to go ahead and, I should have had this ready, I don't know why I didn't. It's always easier when you're using our paste to paint to go ahead and spritz the surface a little, just get a little bit of water on it, and that way the paste will just really glide on really easy. I'm also going to try and get this very thin, okay, so I'm going to add some water to the paste as well, and it will lighten it up just a little without having to add any white paste to it, okay? So let's go ahead and stop that, and I'm just going to use a sponge brush today. I got back a little bit later last night, and I had a lot going on last night. Like, I feel like I went away for 3 days, and it was like a month. I don't know how that happens. And I gotta get ready and leave again on Friday. But this time I'm going home. I'm going to Boston, guys. I'm going to another nephew's wedding, which I'm really excited about. But I'm also going to see my parents for the first time since the hurricane. I think most of you know they are now staying with my sister, and I haven't been able to see them. So I will be seeing them for the first time. So pretty excited about that. Okay, we're just going to spritz, like I said, very light, just a little bit of water. I am going to do the sides of this. This is a double-sided palette board, okay? The front, if this is the front, is smooth. The back, you have the palettes, okay? So you can definitely use either side of this board. You can put 2 designs on it. Now, it is technically a one-use surface, but you can always sand it down and add a different design to it, okay? But technically, it's only supposed to be one use. All right, so like I said, let me just do this. We are just going to lightly paint this paste on. And by spritzing that water, it just really lets that paste glide on, okay? And I'm not, you know, it's okay if it's messy. We're going to distress it up a little bit anyways. So I'm not being careful with this at all. At all. And I know most of you that are joining this month will be doing the project on your own. So this, remember, this video will always be available for you, okay? Okay, so we've got all the sides. So let's go ahead and do the front. So again, I am just doing it very, very light. I do, Gwen. Do you want, hey Gwen, would you like to hear the good news or the bad news? Thank you for asking. So for all of you following along, we are building a house and we are 18 months delayed. But things are moving, Gwen. Things are moving. We've had a couple more hiccups. Par for the course. And I'm actually waiting on a phone call. So hopefully I'll get that, or we'll be able to call them back if they call during the live. So let's see what they've done. The entire house has been bricked and stoned. One of the walls, or the wall, has been put up. We're just waiting on columns. There's an issue with the laundry room door. I think I told you all about that last time. Well, that issue is still there. And it's funny because I was so stressed out about it. Hey Deb, how are you? I was so stressed out about it. But we do have, so the laundry room was supposed to have 2 doors. So we do have a door that has glass in it that goes to this outside carriage area where I'm putting my storage area. So there's a lot of light that will come in. So that's the good part. The bad part, the second door, we decided not to put on, and then found out last night they put it on. So it's got to come off. What else? They put the cabinets in. And there's just like a little issue maybe in the kitchen area. But all the others look beautiful. But I need to tell you, for everybody following along, our 18-month delay has nothing to do with my builder. And the building manager, the supervisor that we have, love. He is awesome. Like, if you were ever building a house, you would be so lucky to have this guy. He's really awesome. So it's good to have somebody like that. Every time there's something out of the ordinary, he laughs at me and he's like, you know, only you type of thing. So it's good that we have a good relationship with him. Alright, so we are just going to dry this. We're going to sand it and do that at the end. Okay, you want to get this really dry because we are going to be putting the transfer down. Okay. Bonnie, how are you? Bonnie, I think you're doing, this project this month, aren't you? I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I think we talked about it. All right, let's go ahead and close this up. So that's it. That's how easy that was. And so you can tell the difference. So that's what it looked like. And now that's what it looks like. And again, I did it very light. I did not put a thick coat on it, okay? Glue gun on. All right, so the one thing I do want to do is I'm going to put a little bit of wax down. Whenever I use our paste to paint, I like to throw just a little bit of wax down. That way it's really easy to pull that transfer up, okay? All right. And just like anything else, I put a very, I mean, it's a really, really light coat, guys. I wish I had a candle that smelled like this. It's like the best smelling wax ever. All right. Now, normally you would center this. I'm actually going to go ahead and move the transfer down low because we're going to be using a lot of embellishments in those glass, a lot of ribbon in those glass pine cones that I sent you all. All right, so you do want to go ahead and fuzz the back of this, but because I put wax on it, I don't need to. Like I said, I've used this transfer already. And I'm gonna scoot it down just to give me a little extra at the top. I already have so many ideas for this greenery to use for borders. It really is a beautiful transfer. All right, you want to make sure you get all those air bubbles out. If you don't, you run the risk of a bleed underneath. Now, if you're working with a chalkboard, it's really not that big of a deal because you can wash it off really easy. But whenever you're working with wood, it makes it really hard to clean off a bleed. All right, so we are going to just use black and pesto, okay? So we're going to use black on everything except for the leaves. The leaves we're going to do in pesto. Even these little berries, we're going to do in black. Now, you can do this in any color. You know, these were the embellishments I was using. But, you know, this would be beautiful in our pomegranates, you know, cranberry colors. There's so much you can do with this transfer. This is just the color scheme I went with to match the embellishments that I had gotten. But it would be really beautiful in so many colors. I know a lot of you are doing blues this year. Like, we could even come up with some blue colors, too. All right, so I am going to do, let's go ahead and do all the green first. And then we'll do the black. And you know, I don't want to get that, so let's go ahead and use a multi-tool. I might do this and pull up so it doesn't dry. So I'm just going to do the greenery first, okay? And then we'll pull it up just so it doesn't dry. And it'll give me time to get everything else done. And if you just want to do it in one fell swoop, feel free. I'm just going to show you this way, so you can take your time with it and not feel like you have to rush. Alright, so let's do that, and then let's go ahead and get the black up here. Right, there is something that keeps going off in my husband's office. I've never heard it before. I think he has his computer with him, but maybe not. I have no idea what it is. All right, so this is the top half. Let's go ahead and squeegee up that excess. And then I'm just going to pull this up, that way it doesn't dry on me. Okay. Can you see it? Show me some hearts if you can see it. All right, I'm going to dry that too. Hey Bonnie, it's posted right on the VIP, in the VIP group. And let's just go ahead and throw that back down. Then I'm going to do the same exact thing on the bottom, okay? I was wondering if maybe I should, no, I'm going to do everything I planned on. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Go ahead and get the green done. Do you like the way it looks so far? I think this is a beautiful transfer. I love the December, that's so weird to say it already, club transfer. I already have it. I want to show you what I'm thinking about. Just because I love that phrase. So when we're done, I'll go ahead and show it to you. So again, doing the same exact thing. And just kind of like squeegee up that excess. So these multi-tools, that's really what they're intended to do, to get into these kind of intricate spots. You don't have to worry about your paste going all over the place. Let's add the black. And then technically I could do the black right now in the middle, but I'll pull this up and show you. Okay, let's pull this up. And we got the same thing. Did you all have a good weekend? Can you believe it's, guys, it is crazy that it's November already. I mean, crazy. Ugh. All right, so you want to make sure you have get all that down. Again, make sure there's no bubbles. And we are gonna go ahead and finish it off in the black velvet paste. Okay? And again, we have so many beautiful paste colors that you could do this design in. Trying not to get anything that I've already pasted on. And then we are going to squeegee up all this excess and put it right back in the jar. I heard the weather has been warm. Isn't that awesome when you kind of get like that kind of a surprise in November? Okay. Ta-da! And we're not done. What do you think so far? Do you like it? Remember, we pushed it down on purpose, so it's not centered. Hi, Debbie. I'm great. Thanks for joining. All right, let's go ahead and let this dry. We'll wash this. Because remember, these transfers are reusable, so you want to make sure you wash them. And it's just with water, y'all, okay? Terry, how are you? Now this is going to stain, and that's perfectly okay. Staining is okay. Even our white paste will stain, but you just want to make sure you get all that paste out of the open mesh area, okay? How are you, Terry? Are you working? Again, you just want to wash with water. And these are our board erasers, which are great sponges for our transfers. Kind of doing that a couple of times front and back. You are? Is it a staycation? Or are you doing anything? Decorating, getting ready for Thanksgiving, gardening. We were actually talking about that when I was at the beach this week. How it's so hard to decorate in Texas for fall because you want to get some hay and some pumpkins and corn stalks, and it's like 108 degrees out, and so it's always hard. But it is what it is. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, let me just clean this off. Yay, I think that's, I know, we were just saying how crazy the weather is. It's kind of awesome. What is it looking like for the, you know, I'll be back this weekend. I'm going to see my parents for the first time, Terry, since the hurricane. My nephew's getting married. So what's it looking like for this weekend? $77. That is beautiful for November. Beautiful. Okay. Oops. I think stay home. Staycations. I don't see anything wrong with a staycation. Don't you feel like we start our Christmas stuff earlier and earlier? My daughter Casey called about an hour ago, and she's like, do you think a 6-foot tree is too big for my apartment? And these apartments are crazy in Dallas, guys. And I was like, no. She's got, I mean, huge ceilings. And I'm like, oh my God, Casey, like, are you going to decorate a tree first time ever? And she's like, I don't think so. She said, I saw a flocked Christmas tree in Target that was on sale. And she likes the way it looks. So she doesn't want to put decorations on it. It is. So the wedding is in Westport. So I'm going to come in Friday night. I'm going to see my parents Saturday morning. I'm going to see my new little niece right after that. And then it's an early wedding. And then we're out Sunday morning. It's like, this one's a quick one. Great niece. A new great niece. Dana, how are you? Yeah, I was wondering what the weather was going to be like. My sister got married on Thanksgiving Day, like in the 80s. Was it? Yeah, the late 80s maybe? And it was like 88 degrees the day that she got married. All right, guys, we're going to distress this up a little, okay? So I'm going to take my sanding block and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of mess up the sides a little bit. And then we're going to do a little bit of distressing on it. Oh no, you love the pillow. Susan, how are you? All right, so let's go ahead and distress it just a little bit with some ink. Oh, well, it's supposed to be cold in Michigan. And I think it's still like I still have my air conditioning on here. All right, so we're just gonna add a little ink to this. And I'm using the black today. And the best part about doing this is you can't do anything wrong. Okay. Oh, I don't know if Donna's still on. She's in Arizona. I saw snow in Arizona. I mean, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? All right. Let's get our embellishments out, guys. So, let me tell you what everybody got. So, everybody got ribbon, okay? So you got 4 pieces of ribbon. Now, it could be a little bit different than what I have. There were many of you. So some of you got, green stripes. Some of you got polka dot, but it was all this color scheme, okay? And then you got some greens and some wire, and then how beautiful, guys, look how beautiful these are. Let me bring them up there. I mean, I hope you can see them. There's like, can you see like the snow glistening on them? These were they're glass. So everybody got 2 of these. All right, so I know I'm gonna go ahead and cut. I can do that after. I might cut the rope off. Okay. And of course, I gave you a lot of ribbon, so we're going to be cutting ribbon. You might even want to cut it in half if you want to make a second project, because I guarantee there's enough. So this is what I'm thinking. Go ahead and everybody did get the tree, okay? So do you love the embellishments? Yeah, I do too. Thank you for saying that. Okay, and then whatever your next 2.5 inches, go ahead and put that down. And then you probably got a black with white or something similar, okay? And then I still have some of this, so I think everybody got this black and white, okay? I really can't remember, guys. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this wire in the middle and tighten it up. Okay, so we're all on the same page, right? And we'll fix all this. All right, so I'm not going to need any of this wire. And also, I gave you a full piece of wire. You can go ahead and definitely use that for a couple of projects. All right, so I know we're going to put this in the middle, but then you've got some greens, okay? And I didn't do a lot of greens, but I did enough. So I think, I don't know if I want to put it all off. No, I think we're going to do it too. I think we'll do it in half. I really didn't want it to be like too much green because I was really kind of like focusing in on the ribbon. So that's going to go there, and this will go on this side, but let me see. And I'm going to kind of do the, I think we're going to go up with it. Just kind of like this. And everybody got the same greens. So I think, remember, messy's okay, guys. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, go ahead and you'll hot glue this down. Carefully. Diane, how are you? I think I mailed something to you right before I left last week. Oh, let's talk about shipping. Everything is shipped. Even if you purchase something over the weekend from me, it got shipped this morning. I have nothing to ship unless you all purchase something today from my inventory. But everything's out. I was all caught up before I left on Friday, and then I was actually up here really early this morning, and I was able to get it all shipped out. Anything that was purchased over the weekend was shipped already today. All right, and I think I'm just going to kind of do this. Safety first. I give it just a little extra time because I don't want it to pop up. I'll put a little more of this too. And if you want, you could use a staple gun too. Okay. Then we are definitely going to be cutting this ribbon, but let's go ahead and kind of like just, I'm going to put it up because remember we're going to put those pine cones, okay? So kind of put this up top. Oh, are they? So it's so funny. I read an article either this morning or yesterday, I can't remember, about how everybody wants to pick up the leaves, even though they're biodegradable, to then put them in plastic bags. It was funny. I don't know if I saw it on Facebook or, but I was like, you know, that's actually true. If you don't, there's a lot of people that don't use the paper bags. They really do use those like hefty bags. So I thought that was pretty funny. All right, let's go ahead and figure out. I'm thinking I want the ribbon short on this project, okay? So let's start by cutting it. And of course you can do whatever you want. And like I said, if you want to start with the ribbon cut in half, if you want to kind of make two projects out of it, feel free to do that. I might just like graduate it a little bit. then I think we're gonna cut, let me see what it looks like with the rope still on it, but I think I kind of like the rope on it. Maybe not too, because then it looks like it's hanging a little. Cut one off and see. I think maybe cut it off. I think cut it off. I think. And honestly, if you wanted to make 2 of these designs, you only really need to use one of the pine cones. If you want, you don't have to use both of them. All right, so I am going to keep the rope on one of them, okay? Because I'm actually going to have it hang down a little bit lower. Gluing them together. So I kept the rope on one, but you don't have to. It kind of looks like it's hanging now. So remember, today's keyword is peace. That's going to give you all the products, the chocolate chair products that we use today. It's also going to give you, remember, if you joined by the deadline, you got all the embellishments for free, but I do have some extra kits available for sale. So if you're interested, hashtag peace, and you'll, pretty sure the link is there for the extra kits too. And I think we're done, guys. I want to cut this. I feel like I'm like doing hair, you know, when they pull it to see if it's even. I think we're done. Let's do one more right there. I think we're done. Hey, Laura, welcome. Nice to have you. So glad that you joined. Okay. Yeah, I like the ribbon. I like the one ribbon. I'm sorry, the rope. I think if you kept both ropes, if you're using both the pine cones, would be a little much. Now remember, you only need to use one of the pine cones that I gave you, especially if you wanted to make 2 projects, because you could definitely cut the ribbon in half, I think. And everybody has greens, right? So. Okay, who wants to see it? Show me some hearts if you want to see it. Hearts, hearts. Show me the hearts. So many from Michigan. Now this definitely, what do you think? You can use a stand, you can do a standalone, you can put it in a, my table's wobbly. You can put it in a easel. Do you like it? I'm going to put it in an easel so it doesn't fall forward. Just for now. What do you think? Do you like it? Thanks, Dana. Denise, how are you? You snuck in. Looks cute, huh? So again, we just paste painted with the Dune and used pesto and black. Again, hashtag peace, and you'll see all the products, the Chalk Couture products that we used today. Anything else will be posted in the VIP lounge. And then there are some kits available, not a lot. I had to buy this in bulk. I had to buy the glass, guys, I can't even speak today. I had to buy the glass pine cones in bulk, so I knew there would be a couple extra. I love it. Thanks, Bonnie. Dory. Oh, thank you, Diane. All right. Somebody's gonna win. We have to pick a winner. So everyone who joins us for the monthly project gets put in the bucket, and somebody's gonna win a prize. Oh, remind me to show you the, let me do this so I don't forget. Remind me to show you December's transfer, okay? Vicky Farmer. Vicky, you are the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are this month's winner. You will be getting some happy mail from me, girlfriend. Okay, I wanted to show you something. I did get, while I was gone this weekend, I did get our December club. And this is, and it's like, actually, I love this song. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So I actually do really love this transfer, okay? You can only get this if you're in Club Couture. So if you want information, just put Club Couture or just Club, and I will make sure to get you the information. But I'm gonna bring out a blast from the past, guys. I found some, so because we're moving, I'm trying to, get rid of things, sell things, get things in order, because when we moved in here temporary, I never imagined we would be here this long. So even though everything's very organized, it's kind of like all spread out. And I'll be honest with you, there are things I totally forgot that I had that we could have been using for the last 2 years that I'm finding. So I gotta show you what I found. I remember, this is gonna be a blast from the past, guys, and I remember so many of you bought these, and I actually like giggled when I found it, okay? So, who remembers, like the cut, this has plastic on it too. It's like, it's a cheese board. Do you remember this? But we use these, it has plastic on it, which is why it's shiny. Who remembers these? We used it and chalked on them. Like, remember I bought one and I thought, okay, I'm gonna see if we can chalk on these. And oh my God, it was so easy to chalk on them. And then it became one of our like favorite surfaces. So, I was thinking this transfer is going to look adorable on it. So maybe we won't wait till December. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this project if you want me to before December, and show you how I embellish it maybe. And then if you guys want to duplicate it. But it technically is a cheese board. Isn't that super cute? It's heavy. I mean, it's very nice. Very nice. We made so many things with these guys. like, it's funny because I see some of the things we used like years ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I remember exactly what we did, exactly how we embellished it. Like, I remember. It's kind of, and like I did, I was like so excited when I found it. So I'm thinking I might do that with, it was before your time. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. I mean, it was definitely way more than 2 years ago because I've been here for 2 years and I just found it. So it could have been 3 or 4 years ago. Yep. And we'll talk about this later, but I'm probably going to be taking more time off in December. Well, I don't think I've ever taken any time off in December, but because we're going to be packing, and December technically is a slow month. Nobody's really crafting anymore because you pretty much have your projects done. So I was thinking I might, even though I don't like doing the monthly transfer earlier than the month, I'm thinking I might go ahead and do something with this just so anybody who's in Club Couture can get a head start on it if you wanted to copy what I'm doing. So that might be the one time I kind of break my own rules. But all right, so here you go. Remember, some of you got different ribbons. I'm not sure if I showed you this, but some of you got the polka dot. Some of you got the green stripe, but everything meshed beautifully. So again, hashtag peace, and you will get a list of the products I used today, including the link to the kit if anybody wants to purchase the kit. Okay? All right. Love to all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. Again, this is a monthly project that we do. We do it once a month, and we always do it technically the first Monday of the month, give or take. But stay tuned for Pillar Stand Club embellishments coming your way. I'm hoping to get those out before I leave on Friday, so you'll get them all next week, but you'll have them you'll get them in way before the 21st. Okay?